Lucy, do you want to come and say hi? Here she comes. Hello, darlings. Come here, Mum. Come on, pick Lucy up. Good girl. Oh, it's been so long since I've done a longer video that I wanted to pop on and have a chat to you all. So, how have you been? Let me know in the comments. I haven't been able to do longer format videos for a while because I've really found it so hard to stay focused on everything. My mind is everywhere. So just understand that I'm still not in a darn good place since Anna Maree died, and some days you feel okay and then something comes in your mind and you're back there again, and it's just so horrible. And so I haven't wanted to appear down on my videos. So I'll just get Millie for Lucy to lay on. So therefore I haven't chatted to you guys for a while because of that. Because I thought I'm just not in a good place mentally to try and be uplifting to people who want to put on something to watch, and here am I like a dark thunderstorm cloud. So I wanted to share a few things with you today. I am going to make a quiche that I make because, as you all know, I'm diabetic and I can't eat beautiful stuff like pastry and that very often. So I've found a formula that works for me. It is basically vegetables and eggs. So we get farm fresh eggs delivered every week from 3 lovely sisters that have got their own farm close to us. Our son actually built their $1 million house. So they're lovely ladies, and of course, me being me, they've become firm friends, and I love buying their eggs, and they're beautiful. So I make it with a lot of eggs. I put 7 eggs into it, and I put in my silver beet. I put in half a cup of rolled oats or a cup of oats because I figure that gives me the carbohydrates in it, and it also thickens it up. So I do use oats. And I've just found some oats that are supposed to be high protein, which really helps if you're diabetic. So it keeps the levels really even. Uncle Toby's ones. So that's what I'm going to try with this quiche. Lots of salt and pepper. And then I top it off with tomatoes on it. And I put cheese on it. Grated cheese normally. But at the moment I didn't have any grated cheese. And as I'm not doing proper shopping till next week, I thought, well, I'll just use cheese slices. So that's what I've done. Yeah, so I've been keeping busy out in the garden. Spring is here. But I have to say, the wind. You forget about the wind that comes with spring. And therefore, all of the blossoms just about off the trees. It's like snow falling. And it is beautiful. But anyway, we had beautiful blossom for quite a while actually. So that was really good. I'm just going to pop Lucy on an ottoman. She can't get comfortable. Oh, so I've popped Lucy on an ottoman, and meanwhile she's gone and she's walked up to go on her bed. I've grabbed my knitting. So maybe you can get your knitting too. I don't know if you remember many weeks and months ago, I bought mohair yarn, pink mohair yarn off Marketplace. Oh, sweethearts, I will never ever do that again because I didn't know how much yarn was there. And so therefore I started a cardigan. There wasn't going to be enough yarn. When I took this yarn down to the actual knitting shop, they said to me, I'm not quite sure of the ply of that yarn. I don't know what you can really match it with. And then what they did show me was like $60 a ball. And I thought, there's no way I'm spending $60 a ball on this special mohair from wherever it was, because I didn't know how much I needed. So I've unpulled this wool many times, so has Bert. I've wasted so much of this wool because I tried to put it with another wool to do a cowl with. Turned out so thick, it felt like I was choking myself. So that didn't work. And now I've unpulled all of that, and I am knitting squares that I'm hoping to turn into a poncho. So I don't know that I'll have enough wool because I'll show you what I've got left. And this is the first square. I've got this left, and I've got one more much bigger ball than that. to knit it with. So I can go and get some different mohair to put with it. I can get a white or something, but I really wanted to use up what I've got in my stash. So I have got, would you believe, red and white. So maybe I could do something with those and mix it in. But it's got a lot of joins on it because, you know, it's been broken and rejoined, and oh my gosh, it's been a nightmare. So I'll never do that again. Sometimes you get things that are cheap, and plus the wool started to felt, of course, and it doesn't work out cheap in the long run. Anyway, it's a mindless project to knitting, and I am just at the moment, I am decreasing. So it's just mindless, knit 2 together every row. Love it. I love this pattern. So that's what I'm doing anyway. So if you've got some knitting, go and grab it and join me. So I just want to say, what's been going on in your world? Let me know. While I'm knitting away here, I'll tell you, I do hope that you enjoy the video this week. Leave me a comment and let me know. I do hope you have a wonderful week wherever you are in the world. And I do hope your mental health's been stable, because it's sometimes, I know mine goes up and down and up and down, and so many things can trigger me. Light can trigger me, especially the change of seasons trigger me when you go from winter to autumn. I don't like that at all. So I don't have any more news really, darlings. I just want to share with you that we're still going okay here in beautiful Ballarat. Bert's hand is giving him lots and lots and lots of problems, and he's on the waiting list for the surgeon. And I have to do his buttons up now because he can't do it. His hand's just got so bad. It's all curled over now. And the saddest thing was we had to cut his wedding ring off, and that's been on there since we retook our vows at 25 years married, and we're up to 48, I think. So it's been on there for quite a long time, and it was the first time it's ever been off, and he had to cut it off. So he was devastated at that. His wedding ring has 4 little diamonds in it to symbolise our 4 children. So that's a sad moment, but we will get it resized after he's had the surgery. Dupuytren's disease is not a nice thing to get because the pain is horrendous, and Bert's in terrible pain of a night with it. So he's put on really, really strong painkillers. He's on 600 milligrams of Lyrica per day for the pain. And of course he can't do the other jobs that he used to love doing. So I'm giving him lots of love and care, as you do. We love our husbands. I mean, goodness, they see us through the good days, the bad days, don't they? All you wives, I don't mind what you do, darlings. I really don't. Just as long as you're happy. I mean, that's all that life's about. It's a tough gig getting through life. If you're happy, you can do it. I'm going to sign off because Bert has gone off while I've done my shorts and while I've popped on here to say hello to you, because he's so noisy. But he's been gone now for, over an hour. And I think it's time for him to stop circling the block and come home. So I'm going to send you lots and lots of love and light from beautiful Ballarat. And special thanks again to Helen from Mousy Makes. By gosh, I love your videos, Sweet Pea. I put them on when I'm on my bike, and I just love going all over the countryside with you, as I do with Ahiranta. I love all my people. So I just want to say lots of love and light from beautiful Ballarat, from Lucy and I, and from Bert, of course, of 2. And take care of yourself, and God bless always.